Hello everyone, myself Sagar Singh Chauhan and I am a student of Engineering College Jhalawad. Today I am going to present my major project which is basically a Android app named as ECJ Next. So this is how my app icon looks like and the name of app is ECJ Next. In the contents I have introduction to Android, introduction to our my app and system requirements analysis, languages used, Android activity lifecycle, project updates, design and flowchart, format of database, future working plan and the references. First we start with introduction to Android. So Android is the name of mobile operating system owned by American company Google. It most commonly comes installed on a variety of smartphones and tablets. Android is an open source and Linux based operating system for mobile devices such as smartphones and tablet computers. Android was developed by the Open Handset Alliances led by Google and other companies. Android has a Dalvik virtual machine. Just like Java has JDK, Android has ADK. Introduction to ECGNext. So ECGNext is a college management application which basically aimed at managing most of the activity of college. This app provides many one-click features and this app gives an easier, safer and quicker way of connectivity with college. This app occupy very less space, only 5.64 megabytes. This app provide security of data also. So system requirement analysis. First we need to use a software for making an app and we used Android Studio. So Android Studio is the integrated development environment for Android app development. Features of Android Studio are a fast and feature-rich emulator, a unified environment where you can develop for all Android devices, instant run to push changes to your running app without building a new APK, extensive testing tools and frameworks, linked tools to catch performance, usability, version compatibility, and other problems. The second is SDK. SDK refers to Software Development Kit. It is a set of software development tools that allows the creation of application for certain software packages. An SDK can take the form of a simple implementation of one or more application programming interfaces APIs. It may be as complex as hardware specific tools that can communicate with a particular embedded system. Third is JDK. JDK is Java Development Kit. It is a software development environment used for developing Java application and applets. It includes the Java runtime environment, an interpreter, a compiler, an archiver, a documentation generator, and other tools needed in Java development. They, there are different JDKs for various platforms. The supported platforms include Windows, Linux, and Solaris. Mac users need a different software development kit, which includes adaptation of some tools found in the JDK. So the languages used in our project are first is Java. Java is an object-oriented language that can be used to create complete application that may run on a single computer or be distributed among servers and clients in a network. Java technology is used for developing both applets and application. Main features. Main features of Java are object-oriented, platform-independent, simple, secure, portable, robust, multi-threaded. The other language is used is XML. XML stands for Extensible Markup Language. Extensible means that the language is a shell or skeleton that can be extended by anyone who wants to create additional ways to use XML. Markup means that XML primary task is to give definition to text and symbol. XML is a software and hardware independent tool for storing and transporting data. So XML in our project is used as a GUI. Mainly the whole graphical user interface programming is done by the XML files. So most important aspect of our Android project is Google Firebase. The Firebase is a backend as a service. It's a real-time database. You are connecting through a WebSocket. WebSocket are much faster than HTTP. All connected clients and receive the updates data almost instantly. It's a file storage. its authentication, it says hosting. It's a fully featured app platform provided by Google. So here is activity life cycle of an Android app. So as we start an app, it calls three functions. Those are on create, on start, on resume. So they call one by one in a quick succession. Then our activity is running, or we can say that our app is running. If someone press a home button or a back button, then it goes on pause, then on stop. From it was available in the RAM. If you again try to access it by opening the RAM box and click on that app, so from on stop it goes to on restart, and then the app again restarts. The same procedure is further show that on create, on start, and on resume. And at last, if you clear the RAM from the RAM also, then on destroy method is called and the activity goes shut down. So this is our project. Firstly, as you open the app, that is this is an app, and then a splash screen will show that is only for 2 seconds. Then the start activity comes into the picture that contains of register and login buttons. If you are a new user, then you can register on the app, and if you are already registered, then you can log in. So if you click on register, uh, the activity of register is open, and then you can register. And we add a feature of email verification so that no fake user can access the app. So as you click on the login button, the login page will open, and here you can enter your email and the password you created so that you can access the next activity of our app, that is the main activity. Here we have several icons like second year CSE and results website, all a student need. So as you click on the first six icons, that will require some authentication because these icons consist of data of students that is very confidential for a student. So we it requires an ID password to use that features. So the next is if you have that ID password, you can access the data of students. Like here I am showing the database. As you click on the name of the student, you can see the database of that student. So the other other icons are book banks, ebooks. So as you click on book bank, activity is open where you can find many books, around 500 books. And then also if you can't find any book, you can also go for ebook section where a lot of books are also there. So the next is notices. As you click on notices, the notices activity is open. As you click on website, it will directly send you to the website of the Government Engineering College Jalabad. And there are three more icons. Like if you click on result, it will send you to the result page. And if you click on image gallery, there are a lot of images of our college which you can see, and you can show some other people to tell them how your college looks like. And there is the last icon, that is feedback. If someone wants to enter some feedback about our app, and some if someone wants some improvements or some more feature in the app, they can send us the feedback, and we receive that feedback into the database. So this is the design flow chart of our app. Firstly, there is user, or we can say start activity, where you can log in or register. So as you click on login, as you click on register, it asks for a email verification. But after the verification, you can log in the app, and at the home page there are several activities which are CSE second year, IT third year, IT fourth year, ebooks, notice, result, website, etc. So the first six activities requires a password authentication to access the data, and other activities can directly accessible. So this is the flowchart, and here is the database over it. We use Firebase. So in the authentication we get the email addresses of the users we are having, and this is the data of user, and there are other data also like 2017 UCS 001, and at the last we receive the feedbacks uh, from the users, and we can see that here. And in the future working plan we are willing to fulfill the database, and as there are some information is missing, and as news idea comes into the brain we are going to implement them and provide the update soon to users. In future we are going to add more features as per the feedback received from the user. We are going to upload our app on Google Play Store. The references are Stack Overflow, developerandroid.com, quora.com, w3school.com, and Gola PCA. This is all about PPT. Now let's move on to the working of our app. So this is the Android Studio and the code of our app. There are this much of Java files we used in this project. Data file consists of data of students, and it is linked to the database, and feedback is of feedback, and all the activities are listed here. And the GUI files, or we can say the XML files, are here. So these all XML files we are used, and the number of images we used are this much, and after using this much of images still we are managed to get the app size very low. So this is the codes of our app. So thank you, thank you so much.